this video, we're going to do an exercise called the pelvic tilt. Now I'm going to show you two different variations of this exercise. The first one is slightly easier and is our traditional pelvic tilt exercise. The second option is slightly more difficult and it's what you'll probably know and recognise now as a shoulder bridge. So just watch this exercise video through, decide which option is going to suit you best for today, and then you can do all of your repetitions in that option. Now I'm going to show you 3 repetitions of option 1, the pelvic tilt, and 3 repetitions of option 2, the shoulder bridge. When you come to do this exercise for yourself, you'll probably want to do somewhere between about 3 and 8 repetitions in total. But this is a really lovely exercise for the back that you can't really do too many of, so do feel free to do a couple more repetitions if you're enjoying this movement. So let's come down to the mat and get started.
So we're just going to come and make ourselves comfortable on the mat, lying on our back here. So we have our feet and knees hip distance apart, shoulder blades back and down, a nice neutral spine position, and the ball tucked between the knees. So we're going to inhale to prepare, and as we exhale, press the lower back into the mat, tilt the pelvis so the bottom is just off the mat there. Inhale and hold at the top, and then exhale and roll the pelvis back down until you return to a neutral position. So as you exhale and roll the pelvis, just float the arms over the head there, backs of the hands to the mat, and then exhale back down again. And the final little part of this movement is that as we are tilting and rolling, we want to be pressing on that ball between the knees just to activate the inner thighs. Lovely, guys. So a really nice gentle movement, great for warming up the lower back, getting rid of any stiffness we might be hanging on to there. So now into the shoulder bridge, exactly the same as the pelvic tilt, but this time we just continue rolling the spine up towards the shoulders and then exhaling and rolling ourselves back down again. So there's a little inhale and pause at the top of the movement before we start coming back down. We're still squeezing the ball between the knees here. We'll probably feel the need to squeeze the buttocks together just a little bit more firmly here to help us power the body up, so the hamstrings are being used as well. But we're still getting that beautiful mobility through the shoulders here. We're getting a little bit more mobility through our spine now from top to bottom, and those core muscles are going to have to do a tiny little bit more work just to help us power up through the movement. But the thing to really focus on is rolling that spine, so feeling that you're starting in a neutral position, imprinting, and then as you come back down you're going to finish in that lovely neutral position again.